Hi everyone, my name is Drew, and welcome to my first video. I'm a young industrial designer, creative. I like making cool things, and in this video I'll be creating a reusable zip tie design for my Molly camping bag, and I'll be using Fusion 360 as well as a 3D printer to actually create it. Let's jump into it. Okay, so I'm starting off by going on to Thingiverse. Not necessarily to print and test out these designs. I really just kind of want to get an idea of the overall, what people are using, what people have designed to kind of create these printed reusable zip ties, what kind of features they use, what can I use as inspiration for my own, and going into what successes they had and how their design operates. Some I kind of liked, some I didn't, so I kind of came back to the drawing board like I do here. I create my own designs based on the features I saw, and from there I go into Fusion 360. And going into Fusion 360, I'm kind of just tracing it out to start. I'm going for this more like a series of, I want it to be more like a helix, but I think it worked out better with this kind of zero looking design, but more on that later. Right now, using Fusion, kind of creating a pattern of this line that will make the overall feature of the zip tie. And this feature has little rounds. Those little rounds will bend and go into one another. And most reusable zip ties that I found on Thingiverse were either a very, very thin PLA or TPU, and I chose to use TPU to keep it flexible and allows me to kind of have a little bit more control over the features of my design and keep it unique, I guess. Here I pattern it out to make it one long continuous line, adding some thickness. And now I'm trying to actually mirror the pattern. For whatever reason, you'll see, my Fusion just bogs down with the demands that I'm trying to do. Didn't work out. So I go back, start over again. Sometimes you need that when you're designing something. Sometimes you're not seeing it in the right way, or even creating it in the right fashion. Sometimes there's more than one way to design something. So I went back, designed half of it, so it didn't have too many demands from that one sketch, and then I duplicate it and in a mirror and kind of combine it so it accomplishes that same thing I was looking for, just without being in one drawing. It's in a mirror instead. So now I'm creating these little, I guess, nubs on the end of each of these rounds. And from there, that kind of keeps the body of the zip tie from coming out of itself. So once it's bent into the overall loop, those nubs kind of keep it from sliding off. So now I'm adding the models to Cura, my slicing software. Making sure the setting's right for TPU, and now I'm loading it and getting my 3D printer ready, and there it is starting. Once that's done, I take it right off the build plate and should be ready to use. I use glue as my adhesive to the build plate, so I might need to wipe off the glue off the print, but besides that, it's ready to go. So there you have it. I used it right there to hold my hatchet to my camping bag. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please hit the like button or leave your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe and follow my journey with industrial design and new projects. Let me know what you'd like to see me create next, and I'll see you in the next one.